30th of December, just 2 days away from the beginning of the challenge, 1 year vegan challenge. And what do we need in order to start the challenge? We need vegan food. So today, for the first time, we are going to do vegan grocery shopping, and in order to do this, we are going to Lidl, and this Lidl is close to our hometown, so there might be some people that I know, and in order to minimize the risk, to mitigate the risk, we are going to use the help of Bro.
Hello.
He has some idea on how to make sure that nobody's going to find out what we are doing. By the way, you might know that Bro is champion of chess, and here there are just part of his cups that he won when he made tournaments. So Bro, how we can make sure that nobody is going to find out what we're doing there with camera, with microphone and all this stuff? Do you have some suggestion?
Sure, bro. First of all, we need to make sure we go after lunch, because as it's the holidays, most people are going to grocery shop in the morning. So it's gonna be quite empty, the place, and also because it's a siesta time, so people are going to relax with family or going to nap in the early afternoon. And well, there's always some risk involved, but you're gonna be the one operating the cart, and I'm gonna be on the lookout and watching around the corners, so we're sure we're not bumping into anyone we know.
That's very smart, and as you can see, guys, he is the smart one in the family. So see you soon. After lunch, we're going to do this first vegan grocery shopping. Here we are at Lidl for our first grocery shopping vegan. We're going to take this as milk because it also has B12 added and it's good, and also vitamin D added, so very good for us. First thing, let's take this one. Fruit we already have at home, we're not going to take anything else, and here is the part where we're going to buy a lot. We're going to try something new. We're going to take a few of these because I'm not sure that we can find it in Poland. One tempeh and one seitan. We're going to do the taste tests soon. Also some tofu, of course, and also some vegan yogurt. I think we're going to take a lot of these things that I never tried in my life. Let's see how they are. First of all, tempeh bio. I know it's fermented soy. Also seitan. How is it, guys? Is it tasty? This I really like. Falafel from chickpeas. This for sure we're going to like it because we already know what is. And let's try also some no meat burger. Let's check them all, and I'm going to choose which one to buy. Between them all, we chose burger, linseed and pumpkin because it has quite good amount of protein, as you can see here. This goes here into the cart, and the second one with spinach. That also is very good with protein, not a lot of saturated fat, good content on fibers, and salt is a little bit high but not too much, so we're going to try this one as well. We were also checking this nugget, vegan of course, but salt is too much, so we're not going to take this one. Let's see with the burger how is the situation. The same, too much salt. Let's move on. Meatballs, the amount of protein is good, so we're going to try this one. Actually, we don't know anything about this, so we have to learn little by little. We will try also these meatballs, and let's try a little bit of vegan cheese. Let's see which one is the best. The issue here is that it's full of fat, saturated fat, and no protein. Not good. We already know tofu. For sure we're going to try this one. We really like this. One tofu, natural. In Poland you can also find smoked one. Here there is with basil. We're going to take 2 of this. Let's finish with vegan yogurt. Anyway guys, I suggest you to try Vemondo because it's very good brand. last vegan yogurt, fruit and cereals. Let's also go with one hummus. This we are already eating, so we know that is very, very good. We are going to take the classic one. You can also do it homemade from chickpeas. To finish our grocery shopping, let's go with a little bit of cereal. One of this, and here mix of cereals and legumes. Yeah, this one is also good. And last one, another mix of cereals and legumes. Last thing, we have cocoa powder, good source of protein, and with just cocoa mass but without cocoa fat. This is very, very good. I suggest you to try this one, and we're good to go. Here we are back from our first vegan grocery shopping. There are a lot of products that I never tried in my life. Actually, one of the things that I noticed during this shopping is that I felt a little bit uncomfortable, because even if I studied a little bit what I needed to buy, how to check the products and the nutrients and all these stuffs, at the beginning I felt a little bit uncomfortable, because usually when I go to supermarket I already know what I want to buy, but in this case it wasn't like that. So I needed a little bit to get used to some products, to some values and all these kind of things. So it was a little bit weird. Also, I was always checking that nobody that I know would enter in the supermarket, because it's almost New Year's Eve and a lot of people are going to supermarket to buy food for the big dinner. I was a little bit worried that somebody could recognize that I was there with camera. This is one thing that I noticed. Second thing that I noticed during this grocery shopping is that vegan cheese is absolutely bad. At least the options that were there, they were full of saturated fat that is pretty similar to the normal cheese that you buy, for example Parmesan, but at the same time it was full of salt, added salt, and proteins were missing, while in normal cheese there are proteins. I have to look for some options in order to substitute the cheese, but at the same time I have to find some options that contains protein and that they are lower in saturated fat, because there weren't good options, and vegan doesn't automatically mean healthy, so you always have to check the nutritional values and also list of ingredients. As of now I couldn't find good options, so I didn't buy anything. And third thing that I noticed is that a lot of these foods that you can see here for me are going to be new, like for example seitan. Never tried seitan in my life. Same thing with tempeh, that is fermented soy, and vegan yogurt, never tried in my life, or vegan meatballs, vegan burger. I'm very, very curious to see how it tastes and to see how I feel after trying this new food and to join this new world for me. What about you guys? Are you vegan? Are you omnivore? What is the vegan food that you like? How to cook it? Write down in the comments your recipes on how to cook tempeh, how to cook seitan, because yeah, of course I would like to learn it by myself, how to cook these kind of things, but at the same time let's create also a community in which we can share our recipes, so we can help each other to improve our knowledge of this world that personally I'm just joining. That's all for now. In 2 days I'm going to start this vegan challenge, and in 2 days I'm going to try some of the food that you can see here. Another aspect that you are going to check during time is the price, how much it costs vegan food versus, let's say, omnivore food. So we're also going to check this thing in the following episode. Stay tuned for more, and guys, thank you so much if you arrived to this point. Please leave a big like to support my work, and subscribe to the channel if you want to follow my journey. See you in the next video. Ciao.